Like, why she can't just be a character? I don't understand. Why do we care?
I guess because she was acting like that character is who she normally is, and it's being exposed. That's not how she normally is. Like what she's
Yeah,
saying, like with all these examples of these other rappers and these other people, yeah, we understand they have a persona, but she's taken this persona as a whole personality. Like that's just simply who she is, when it
What's wrong with that?
certainly isn't.
the
What's
issue is
wrong with
not
that?
the main
Why
issue is
can't
I didn't
people
think
do what
that
they
though,
want to
honestly.
do? She's not
the
hurting
main
nobody.
issue. The
Also,
main
I
Yeah, but
issue.
they
I
feel like
never
she's a
believed she was
culture
serious to
vulture.
I
begin with,
think,
so
But
but
if
I
she
think
hurting
people
I
That's
never
what
are
believed she
that's
was
what it
pushing
boils
serious.
down
solely
to.
against black celebrities.
They think
Right.
she's a
The main
culture vulture.
Yeah,
well,
they
yeah,
think it's a
that's the
cultural
issue.
issue.
She hasn't
Yeah.
only interviewed black celebrities though.
okay,
I mean,
so
if you go on her
look,
Instagram
every
page, you
time
can
a
see she's
white
interviewed white
person
celebrities as
comes
well.
into the black space, they're a damn culture vulture. They may be, but one or two things. One, we need to stop calling white people who come into the space culture vultures, or we need to keep all the white people out of our space because they're culture vultures.
I
Who
agree, but the
cares?
thing is,
I
it is.
agree with that.
Wait a
I
minute.
actually agree with that.
You have to stop saying who cares, who cares, who cares, because
All
the
right,
It's
issue
half white.
the
one mic.
issue here is if you don't make people aware of what potentially the issue is, then they're gonna feel like everything's okay. So when you're having a person who's coming in and she's jocking somebody else's style, if anybody knows Funny Marco break big media, he has not gotten the same type of credence that he should have gotten as far as her. He's not been able to interview celebrities that have as much popularity as her. He's been doing this
He
style.
won't.
He's that's not true.
Hold on,
That's
what you
not
say, Fantasy
true.
Island Girl?
Listen,
You
there
what?
is a such thing as pretty privilege. There's a such thing as white woman privilege. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Here we
certain
go.
people are seen as attractive and they get things just because they're seen that way. And no
Hey,
matter how hard you try
it's
and no
better
matter how much
sometimes.
you work, you're never going to get more than them because they have this privilege of people wanting to give them better things, wanting them to do better because
Basically,
they are
mansplaining the
physically
problem.
attractive.
You're
And
mansplaining
what's
the
wrong
problem.
with that?
If you came into black spaces and you stole a persona from a black person, if you were not going to be successful being your regular self,
Dare you.
that in itself
Paris,
is problematic.
I'm just going to say one word,
I
one
think
name.
that's ridiculous, to be
Y'all
honest.
ready?
I think
I
that's
just want to say
ridiculous.
one name.
All right, MLG then Clout.
I just want to say one name. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Mm.
Pearl.
Oh, I
What the
could have
hell
guessed
is?
it.
Look, the bottom line is leave these damn people alone, or don't let these people in. Like, what the hell? Because they're white, okay? White people are going to act a different way when they get around black people. Black people act a certain way when they get around white people. They're not black, so we want her to act black, or we want her to act white. What the hell y'all talking about? She's a white girl interviewing black people. You don't think she's going to do something different than the typical white person interviewing a white person?
So does Tony Marco really feel some type of way about this woman?
Yeah, is it about him?
He actually does, because he was the person that kind of included her into the sector. And he's actually separated from Breakbeat Media. He was basically saying he didn't get paid for it. It kind of got overshadowed, the fact that he was the person who helped her elevate her status. But yeah, I would also feel a certain type of way as well. Like,
So
I
is
don't
Funny
think that-
Marco up
the
where
thing
he wants
is-
to be at?
The thing is, when you
Because
guys
I don't
talk
know much about
Pearl,
him.
Pearl paid to get in that position. And anybody,
Funny Marco,
who
Funny
followed
Marco.
Pearl, they
Is
got her there.
question
where
about
she-
Funny Marco though. Is he high in the food chain before he brought this girl in here? Just a
Yeah,
question. He is?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not
and
he didn't get the
he
level of
wasn't-
success she did though.
exactly. And
So
he
what that got to
wasn't
do with
being
him?
paid. He was the
This
you.
Like
You don't listen.
the Kardashians. I mean, is
You don't listen.
are
He
we
stole
surprised?
his whole style.
Why is
No,
a
we're
man so?
That's the point.
Why is a
Precious.
man complaining about
That's
a
the
damn
point.
woman? What the hell, y'all? Not y'all, but other people. Leave this damn girl alone. So look, certain people fit in certain spots, depending on the timing. Just like Kevin Samuels died, and here comes freaking Pearl, right?
Pearl
Tupac
praised
died.
that
Hold on. That's not the point. Tupac died, and here comes Master P. Like, shit works in certain situations. If this person didn't die, Jay-Z and Master P came in because Tupac died. Jay-Z wouldn't be Jay-Z if Tupac didn't die. Master P wouldn't have blew up if Tupac didn't die. There was a huge gap when Tupac died. There was a huge gap when Kevin Samuels died. So depending on who the person is, depending on how they look, they fit a spot. Freddie Marco probably didn't fit the spot because he's a black dude.
That's not true. That what you're saying don't make sense. It's not true. What we're saying is she actually got the status that she had because she had proximity to these people because of her husband, as opposed to a person who's already in that spot, able to get those things. He wasn't getting paid the same way, and he wasn't getting the same recognition off of the strength of him actually working hard. So
what's the problem with that? Get you a husband that can do that. Then
it's not because of the fact that you're actually working or somebody needed to fill a void. The spot was there. You stole it and you got access to it because of your husband. Not because
so here's a lesson. Look, here's a lesson to all the women. Get you a damn husband, and then that's a perfect example. Stop having fathers, babies, ladies. Be like this white girl and get you a goddamn husband. Done. Get you a husband, ladies. Be like this white girl. Get you a husband.
Getting a husband ain't solving the problem. I don't think in the husband.
According to Paris, you get your husband, you can get all this other shit.
According to Paris, all she's saying, all Paris is saying.
You can't listen. Just because you feel like you put a little context and you run out with it, don't mean you can just say whatever you want to say and apply it to the situation.
Paris, get your husband and you can be like the white girl.
Goddamn, this is supposed to be the icebreaker. Okay, y'all about to get into it already. I'm gonna ask a little follow-up question. I want Casey to answer it. That she just got into it. Wait, Clout, did you have anything on this? I think you had something.
Casey got a husband.
Yeah, I did. When I listened to the whole thing, just the entire concept of a culture vulture in the United States of America sounds ridiculous to me. Like, we live in a place where black neighborhoods, there's Chinese food, Mexican food. You got Mexican people cooking pizza. You got black women with Japanese hair. You got we live in a complete melting pot. Like, this is literally what the basis of American culture is. You've never seen a tree growing an acai berry before in your life, but you can get some in your drink. You've never seen an avocado tree growing naturally in the United States, but you eat avocados probably 3 or 4 times a week. So, like, this is the country that we really living in. The idea that the culture vulture only seems to apply when it's white people benefit off of other cultures, but we're not calling Wu-Tang culture vultures for using martial arts in their entire aesthetic and the Shaolin. We're not calling we don't call rappers culture vultures for the jewelry they wear, for the European fashion styles they wear, the European brands that they support, for everything that they support is European, from the Benzes, the Louis, the Gucci. So it's like, even if you look at all the 90s rappers, the majority of them are named after Italian mob bosses. So what are we even talking about? Like, this is what America is. And it doesn't make sense to ever have the argument that it's a culture vulture, because that's why we all came here. We all came here to exchange cultures with each other. So you can't come here to exchange cultures and then be mad that someone's reaping the benefit of exchanging cultures. All of us are speaking English right now. Like, I don't understand how we even have these conversations.